Missing someone with all your own. Missing someone with heart. How much you miss it, and you miss it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you notice I'm wearing the same shirt as the last video, it's because it's the same day. I told you in the last video of the GT3 RS that we have that it was going to be a long video. I'm breaking it up into parts. You'll notice that I showed you the new 2020 CLA 250. So today we're going to be taking a look at this car in depth, all the new features, which is basically everything. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So here it is, the new 2020 CLA 250. Overall, has a CLS, the new CLS, 2020 CLS look to it, and even an A-Class. So moving around to the front, we have that new front end. Absolutely a huge fan of those headlights, really aggressive with those daytime running lights. New grille, style, new hood, everything is totally redone up here in the front. Those vents you can see on the side. Obviously, you're going to notice that this car is yellow. This color is called Sun Yellow. Kind of reminds me of Solar Beam without the metallic flake of it. These wheels will look fairly familiar to you guys. You've noticed that the CLAs in the past have had ones very, very similar to this, or exactly like this. It is night package, so we do have the black mirror caps there with the black wheels. More round, you'll notice that everything is totally rounded off now, rather than like real jagged edges on the last CLA. So the mirrors are rounded off. Even the door handles, super smooth to the touch. I mean, as round as they're gonna get. Then coming to the rear is where it really starts to look like a CLS. So here's the rear end of a CLA, and here's the rear end of a CLS. This is someone's car, so I want to blur out the license plate, but you can tell they look almost identical. Minus the exhaust tips, of course, because that's a CLS 53. So, new taillight design. Again, looks just like the CLS. New exhaust tips there. Everything's rounded off, looks amazing back here. Camera comes out of the emblem there. Moving around the side here again. The whole body design is just, in my opinion, way better. The CLA was in need of a refresh, that's for sure. So now that we've checked out the outside, let's jump inside, and that's where things get crazy different. All right, guys, so welcome to the interior of the new 2020 CLA 250. You'll notice that everything is completely different. The one thing I noticed the most was when I sat down in here and drove it for a little bit, there is a ton of room now. I don't feel like I'm totally cramped like the previous generation CLA. I'm 6 foot tall, so by any stretch of the mean, I'm not a giant human being, but it was kind of a tight fit, and I prefer to have a little bit more room. This, I mean, it feels fantastic in here. I mean, I would put it on par. I own a 2017 C300, and it feels even better than that. That's how nice and comfortable it is in here. So let's go ahead and just start over here and work our way around. So standard buttons, just your windows, mirrors, the new design for the seat controls, heated seats, your lights and stuff, the new steering wheel, of course, so you have the touch pads that control everything up on that screen there. And then on this side, controls that screen. This screen is also, oops, a touch screen, I know. So we finally have touchscreens in our cars. The A-Class is the only other Mercedes-Benz currently that has a touchscreen. And there we go. That was MBUX. Might as well get on that, talk about that while we're here. This car has the MBUX system in it. So all you have to say is, "Hey Mercedes. Hey Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Turn down the AC."
I'm setting the temperature on the driver's side to minimum.
And just like that. So it just turned down the AC, or well, turned it up, I guess you could say. So if you're too cold, you can tell it basically to do anything you want, and it's going to do it. It's absolutely amazing. If you guys saw a previous video of our GLE that we did, we told it to open the sunroof, and it opens the sunroof for you. Let me see if this one, hey Mercedes,
How may I help you?
open the sunroof.
I'm opening the roller sun blind on the sliding sunroof.
And there it goes. So you got to make sure you speak clear and concise and loud enough. If you saw the first time, I didn't say it loud enough. On camera it might sound like I said it really loud, but you guys are quite literally, the camera is like right by my face. So absolutely an amazing system. Will do just about anything for you. These two screens, obviously that's a huge part of this. You now have the dual screens here, controlled by the touchpad. For this screen, also a touch screen, of course. You can see all the controls down here, so all of your drive modes, your touchpad, your volume, you know, all the standard stuff here. You can actually swipe down. There's all of your different themes. So you have trip, which puts you in comfort mode, experience, efficiency. So like, let's say we wanted efficiency. It's going to change the entire screen. So now we have like my range till empty. We have my average fuel consumption. We have the entire fuel consumption over here from stop and start. I mean, it's crazy on all of the options that you can do. Go down here again. We have lounge, which is a really cool one. A little dusty, sorry. This car just got here off the truck, so I wanted to make the video as soon as I could. So really awesome. Guys, if I were to show you everything that was going on up on the screen, this video would be an hour long. So the new sticks up here, so for your reverse drive, park, windshield wipers and whatnot are all just going to be there. The new AC, your climate control, so temperature either side, all of your standard climate control options there. You'll notice this really nice wood that's coming through here. Black on gray leather seats, which are extremely comfortable. This car does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This one actually doesn't come with navigation. I prefer Apple CarPlay and Android Auto anyway, so that is a huge plus to have. You can see this really big moonroof here. Back seats look amazing. And yeah, that is the interior of the new CLA 250 2020. Now, if you guys are wondering about the motor, this car does have more horsepower than the A-Class and more horsepower than the previous generation of the CLA 250. 221 horsepower. That's a lot of pep for a little car like this. Now, the new C-Classes are up there. They're over 250 horsepower, 230 horsepower-ish. So that's just a little bit more than the new CLA, which is mind-blowing. This car, honestly, it's kind of blown me away because I never would have bought a CLA before. Again, I wasn't as comfortable in the previous generation of the CLA. I honestly would want one of these, just due to the fact that how much room is in this car now, how much all the technology, the MBUX. I really love MBUX. I can't wait for all of the cars to eventually have that system. And the overall design of this car is just absolutely amazing. So this car is sporty. It's got a lot of pep in its step, but at the same time, it's a very efficient car. So 23 city, 33 highway out of this little 4-cylinder turbo. 221 horsepower. Absolutely, this is a perfect daily driver for anyone, any age. Absolutely amazing car. I totally forgot what I was gonna say. As this car sits right here right now, the price tag is $48,000 on the sticker. Now, if we walk over here, which we have some more CLAs, we have this one in matte selenite. There's an E53. We have another sun yellow CLA 250. Another one in matte selenite. The stickers are falling out of the windows because it's extremely hot today. And then we have, there's a 2019 GLC. Look at those wheels, man. Here is another matte selenite car. You can see the price tag on this one. This one is going to be $50,000, and now this paint cost a couple grand to have. And then a black CLA 250. So we have quite a few of these now. Sorry about them being dirty. Again, these all got here this morning. So there's another yellow sun, looks really, or sun yellow, looks really good. Again, this looks just like one of the I mean, look at that CLS over there. I don't know if you guys can see that actually. Let me zoom in over there. That guy right there. I mean, if this passed me going down the highway, I would have thought it was a CLS. Then here's an A-Class. For size comparison, I don't know if you guys are really gonna be able to tell, but A-Class, CLA. A-Class is a lot smaller. Man, that's a really good looking car. I can't say that enough. Like, this is the first time of me seeing one of these in person. And this is really my first initial impressions. I mean, this is the first time we're seeing this together for the first time. So this looks absolutely amazing. Now we are gonna get some of the new CLA 35s here soon. Not exactly sure when though. Of course, I'll update you guys when those come in. All right guys, I'm gonna end the video right here. If you guys enjoyed this look at the new 2020 CLA 250, leave a like, share with your family and friends, subscribe if you're watching this video on YouTube. It means a lot, and I love to hear you guys' feedback on these videos. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what I can do better. I know I tend to babble a lot, so if I missed anything, please leave it below, so that way we can all learn together. So let me know what you guys think of this car. Follow us on Instagram, link is right here and then down in the description. Overall, I think this car is an absolutely amazing car. Again, you guys know my thoughts on the previous generation CLA 250 and 45. It was just too small for me. This one is perfect in every way, shape, and form. So if you let me know what you guys think below. If you buy one, let me know, especially from our dealership. And if you have a 35 on order, let me know. So until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.